porch in the meet. And Myra would go through a window of the apartment. She could go right on a flat roof and sunbathe and quite often read a book. Well, my best buddy, Rob Wentworth, he arrived at my house there one day and he looked up, he saw Myra. Who's that? And I said, I told him who it was. They were, military dependent family, and the stepfather has already been deployed to Germany, and they'll probably be leaving to go over there. But finally, Bob started to arrive at my house quite frequently. It was interesting. Finally, he got to meet her. She was downstairs outside. He got talking to her, and that went on for a little while, and he eventually asked her out, and then the rest was kind of history. And of course, when she had to leave for Germany with the family to go over to be with her stepfather, that was kind of devastating for him for a while, but they got over it. So anyways, after she was an heir, she was a junior then in high school, and I think they stayed until the kids finished that season of school there, so went to Germany for the senior year. But anyways, they got back, and Bob and I went down to visit him in D.C. That's where he was stationed at one of the, I think they're like the CIA or something, as an army sergeant. And eventually Myra come up, stayed there for a while, and they were engaged and they got married. But for Myra, I was always surprised how active she was, so much energy. There wasn't anything that challenged that she couldn't do.
Oh yeah.
If it was the roller coaster, it had to be the fastest one and the highest one. And usually I rode it with him because Rob didn't like roller coasters. He loved the ones that were on the ground but spun and circled and whipped, and not me. I'd get seasick like crazy on those. Roller coaster was fine. But anyways, but it always amazed me of her energy. From young, when the kids were born and kids, and getting into activities with them all the time, and the church and so forth. And but eventually they moved to Middletown, Ohio, because they were gone. But through the years, we visited each other. They'd come up, visit with us. Always such a pleasure. We had so much fun there. And but even as Myra got older, her energy and everything surprised me. And nearing 80, or maybe she was 80, she went skydiving, jumping out of a plane.
Yep.
I said, wow, at first, and then I said, I'm not surprised. But basically that was it. And of course, her, getting her master's and when she was in her 50s, theology, so proud of her. So I'd just like to say, that when we got into our 80s, we were all, I thought, we're all antiques now, going on. But, so I said to Myra, the best antique you have is an old friend. And so Myra, may you rest in peace, sweet peace, beside your beloved Bob. And amen.
Thank you, Larry.
Thank you.